Hello everybody, my name is Mr. Mighty MCD, also known as Ryan, and why did I bloody sound like C-Nanners at the beginning of the video? God damn it! And why do I sound a bit like Dan Green? And yummy! This is not right! You will only understand that I sound like Dan Green simply because you've watched the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged series. And if you have not watched it, then watch it now, you small child. I don't know if you're small, you might be tall. But please, watch the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged series, because it's lols. And, here's my normal voice. So, let's go over the commentary, shall we? Alright. So, as you can see, I'm playing Resident Evil 5 Mercenaries with Jill on the map Public Assembly. And I'm playing with my friend Jack. And we're pretty big Resident Evil fans. Jack started with Resident Evil 5, though. And, he played a little bit of Resident Evil 4 on the Wii. And pretty much watched Let's Plays of the other Resident Evil games, whereas I've pretty much played every single Resident Evil game that's released, even the crappy ones. You might argue that Resident Evil Outbreak and Umbrella Chronicles are not crap, but I think they are, kind of. I just quickly lost interest in those games. So yeah, what shall I talk about? Well, in this commentary, I'm generally going to talk about Resident Evil. Hope that's okay, guys, lol. Why did I say lol? I don't know. Anyway, so people are wondering, well, Resident Evil fans are wondering, where the hell is the zombies in the games anymore? And I've got to say, yeah, where the hell are the zombies? Because we all know that Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, and several other games in the series, they've had zombies, but at the beginning of Resident Evil 4, when that started to come out, the zombies were replaced with Las Plagas, just pretty much infected humans, but they were much faster to suit the gameplay and the themes of the game and stuff. And that continued on to Resident Evil 5, which I'm playing now, because as you can see, the zombies are pretty fast, and there's a big guy with a hammer, and he's hitting me. Well, he's not hitting me, but he's about to. Look, I turn around and look, he goes mental. What the hell? Jesus. But he's gonna get kicked in the face. Oh, maybe not. No, I'm disappointed with myself. I should have done that. But I do kick people in the face, so yay. So people are wondering why the zombies are not back. But I heard that they're gonna, I heard that they're gonna change the formula for Resident Evil 6. I'm not sure how they're gonna do that. I don't think they'll go back in third person. I mean, they've done it with 4 and 5, and I think that's enough, really. Because Resident Evil 5 is pretty much Resident Evil 4, but much more action-packed and less scary. And by that, I mean, well, it's not scary, is it? Because I have not jumped or screamed at this game. I pretty much just smiled and laughed, because it's just fun to play, really. Resident Evil 4, I did jump and scream. Especially the scene where you're stuck in the Bella Sisters, and you're in that cell as well, with a guy with like spikes and crap and all claws, and he swings at you, and he's like, and he's wearing this like kind of what's the name? Ah, he begins with H. Hannibal Lecter mask, and that scared the crap out of me back in the day. But I love Resident Evil 4. I think it's one of my favourite games of all time. But sadly, Resident Evil 5 isn't. And it's simply because it's not what I wanted Resident Evil 5 to be. I thought Resident Evil 5, before it came out, was going to be a much scarier game than 4. I thought it would be more puzzle-based as well. But it turns out there's like 1 or 2 puzzles in the game, and then not fun at all. It just kind of slowed down the action, which is a shame. And it was much more action-packed and more story-driven, and it didn't really get to the point of what Resident Evil is, and that's a horror game that just wants to scare the living daylights out of you. And sadly, Resident Evil 5 kind of went a bit overboard and into the action. That's not to say it's a bad game, but it's kind of a shame to see such a game of a well-known franchise just kind of lose its identity in a way. So yeah, I'm playing as Jill, and this guy just screws up with the flames, and I headshot him in the face, but the tentacle thing comes out. Shame is gone now, haha. So I'm using Jill, and that's pretty much because of her pistol. And do you want to know why I'm using Jill and the pistol? Because it's beast! If you do not know how beast this pistol is, then after watching this video, you do now. Because this pistol is the pistol that Leon Kennedy used in Resident Evil 4 at the start of the game, and it's fully upgraded in this mercenary mode for Jill. And it's freaking awesome. It pops people's heads. Look, there's one. I'll try to get this guy, but you'll see in a minute. There's two. And I just constantly keep headshotting people because it's so fun to use, and I got a decent accuracy in this game. But I have to kick that guy in the face because he's gay. And this guy tries to grab me, and he's like, I want to give you a hug. And I'm like, fuck you! In the face! And fuck hit her in the face! And then a full flash, and why am I doing a silly voice and Falcon Punch? Jack did a nice Falcon Punch there. That looked pretty awesome from my perspective. You gotta say. And I'm sick of these tentacle things. Jesus Christ! Ugh. And I'm not really sure what to talk about now. I guess the new Resident Evil film is coming out on September 10th. I'll probably watch it. I know some of the Resident Evil films, well, pretty much all of them are cheesy and don't really stick to the story. They just have elements of the games, such as, you know, zombies and guns and people with weird haircuts and Wesker. But hopefully it might be a bit different. You know, because video game movies are just kind of, well, movies based on video games are just kind of meh, to be honest. I mean, Prince of Persia came out, and that was kind of different. There was a load of fun moments in that film, and I really enjoyed it. But, there's just not enough films like that. I remember watching the Super Mario Brothers film, and Jesus Christ was that bad. Oh my god, that was terrible. And then I watched the Silent Hill film, and that was okay. Stick to the game and the characters and blah. It just kind of, I don't know, just meh. And watch this scene. Me and Jack spray each other, and then all of a sudden, it's raining fire. And got the Dan Grease, not Grease, ugh, the Dan Green voice again. And I'm sorry this is a terrible commentary, but I'm not really sure what to say at the moment. I'm kind of tired. I just had a haircut, and I'm a little bit disappointed with it, but meh. I guess it's okay. I went to the dentist, and now you pretty much know what I've done in my life. I've gone to the dentist and had a haircut. That's what I've done in my life. What have you done, Jimmy? Nothing. Oh, okay. And it's coming up to near the end of the video. I'll promise some much more interesting commentary, because this one's kind of just really random, and me doing weird voices and me going blah 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 all the time. I'm sorry guys, but you know, sometimes for every good commentary, or every two good commentaries, there's a bad one. But you know, I wanted to keep up with my schedule and release a commentary, because it's been 3 days now, hasn't it? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my Dan Green voice. And what did we come with? Oh, an S rank. Lovely. Sadly, we didn't get an SS rank. But, oh well. Thanks for watching. And make sure you play Resident Evil.